now as part of the biggest girl band of all time and as a solo artist. Our final guest today has sold millions of albums worldwide and has become one of the most recognisable faces on the planet. She's also solely responsible for that questionable tracksuit and crop top look that was so popular in the mid-90s. More recently, she has found huge success appearing in the West End as an actress, but now she's back with a brand new solo album. Welcome the multi-talented Melanie C.
Lovely to see you.
It's lovely to be back. It feels like 5 minutes ago I was
It
last
does.
here.
Last time you were on, you were talking about going
flies.
into Blood Brothers.
Yeah.
And you did very, very well, didn't you?
It was amazing.
Did you enjoy it?
Unbelievable. I did. I had such an incredible time. I learned so much, but flipping heck, theatre's hard work, isn't it?
8 shows a week.
No one warned me about that.
Was
But
that
yeah,
your
8
first
shows.
acting job?
Yeah.
So would you do any more?
No, the Spice Girls movie.
Well, the movie, yeah.
Can we count that one?
Would you do any more, though?
Definitely.
Would you?
Definitely.
What, a musical or a
I'd
straight
love to.
play?
Well, I'm like that. I feel so inexperienced as an actress.
Yeah, but you were award nominated.
Yeah.
I know. Do you know what I like to do? I like to challenge myself.
Yeah.
So I think that's becoming something that maybe I'd like to do in the future, a straight play, but definitely more musical theatre.
But you're still going to be involved in musicals with this pop, because the musical
Yes.
thing. What's all that about?
Oh, wow. Well, for Children in Need this year, there's a few pop stars, myself, Sugar Babes, Peter Andre and Stacey Solomon, and we're all doing a song from a West End show. And I'm actually doing We Will Rock You tomorrow night.
Oh, are you?
And I've got...
What, like at the end of the show?
Yeah. So there's a show, which is a brilliant show. Have you seen it?
yes,
Oh,
Oh,
my
wait, Kev's in it. Kev's
Yeah,
Kennedy.
Kennedy, yeah.
Love it. Well, the guys, yes, yeah, he's brilliant. They do the show, and then after the show, they introduce myself, and I perform with the cast and do a couple of songs. And there's a special guest. I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm sure you can guess.
No. Boy,
No,
girl?
I can't say it. Can't say it.
Oh, no.
Oh, how exciting.
Oh, you
So
can't say that. You can't lead
When
us
is
on
it?
like that.
Tomorrow night
At what
at the
theatre?
Dominion
Theatre?
Yeah. Who do you think it's going to be?
Brian May.
Brian May.
Might be.
Roger Taylor.
So what's you actually singing?
I'm singing We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I'm really nervous.
We saw the little clip there of. Is that your latest single? This is from your new album.
It is, yeah. It's the first single from the new album. The album's called The Sea. It came out last week, and I thought this was quite a fun. It's quite a fun, dancey one to introduce the album, but there's loads of other things. There's some lovely ballads, some acoustic stuff. I'm really pleased with this one. I think it's a very strong record.
Do you feel like you're back? Because to me, when I saw that and been listening to tracks from the album, it's sort of a little bit more like Northern Star.
Yes.
Would you say that?
It feels like that, yeah. It's kind of more eclectic. It's a pop record, but there's lots of different influences on there, and I do think it's a very strong collection of songs, beautifully produced. Blowing my own trumpet. No, of course, it takes so many great people to make these things happen, you know, but I feel like after having a little break from music, working in the theatre, becoming a mum...
Having a baby as
I was going to say, a proper little Northern Star, little Scarlet Star. How is she?
She's amazing.
How old
She's
is she
incredible.
now?
She's 2.5, so she's just at that really fantastic...
Is Scarlett into the X Factor? Has she been watching that with you?
Well, she's in bed when it's on.
Then you can sit and relax with a glass of wine and watch it. Yeah, no, exactly.
But she loves music and she loves dancing. She does pirouettes and she's got a new tutu and...
What will you do when you're going on? You're going on tour, aren't you?
I know. Well, you know what I've decided? Because I do travel a lot with my work. I do a hell of a lot in Europe. So I just make sure I'm not away for too long. And I'm going to take her with me this weekend.
Yeah.
I've got a nice little trip to Germany and she's coming with me for the first time. So we're all very excited about it.
And Mel, just going back to the X Factor, obviously being from one of the most successful girl bands of all time, we were talking about the girl Chrissy who was persuaded to leave the others behind.
Yeah.
What do you think you would have done in that situation yourself?
I think I would have felt like the right thing to do would be support her and be right behind her, but I think I would have found that hard. I think especially because it's, you know, it's so raw and it's there and then and it's happening and there's cameras on you and to hide your real emotions I think would be really difficult. But, I mean,
Applaud her for taking the chance.
She's incredible. Isn't she? You couldn't hold your friend back, really.
With a talent like that, and it's interesting that you take that view, because Chrissy's been watching the show and she got in touch with us when we touched on the topic a wee while back. Chrissy's contacted us and said that she never wanted the situation to turn out like this, and she's really sorry that it has.
And I'm sure she'll feel loads of guilt as well, but I think her friends need to rally around really now and support her, and, you know...
Yeah.
And
We've
she
had
could
some
go
viewers
far.
of
If
been
they're
emailing as well.
talented, they can reform and do something else, can't they?
Carol, you've got a question
Yeah,
from
I have.
Melanie.
From Nicole. She says, if you could go back to a particular moment in your life, what would it be, and would you do anything different?
Wowzers, yeah, of course, loads of things. I think it'd be lovely to relive some of those spice years again, because I think at the time it was so chaotic and there was so much going on. It was a bit like survival mode. You know, you didn't really appreciate everything. But we kind of had an opportunity to do that with the
You did
reunion.
it again,
so,
didn't you? Yeah. All grown up.
We've got one more question before. Ben says, what's the most played song on your iPod at the moment?
It's going to be my own, isn't it?
Do you know that is a perfect link, because you're going to be playing your own song now, live for us. So if you'd like to make your way over to the
Thank you very
performance
much.
area.